Scandinavians are tall. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
So, your album Strength in Numbers have just been released, and it's been what it seems like a massive hit. What are your thoughts about how it's been received? And
I think it seems like people are liking it, and it seems that press are liking it, but most of all, and most important about it is of course that the fans are liking it. So we're happy.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I can hear a lot of your influence in particularly the writing, and after the intro riff in Spark is where I mostly took notice of it.
Okay.
So I want to know what is it that you actually did on the album, and what you had to do with the writing and the songs in particular.
Yeah, so obviously I'm written a lot more than I did for Exit Wounds, was the previous album. So maybe 50-60%
Yeah.
of the songs are and riffs are mine, but I definitely feel like the songs that are written by all of us together makes for a more dynamic
Yeah.
song. So yeah, but there's definitely a lot of more Ola Englund riffing
Yeah,
on the album.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Oh, thank you.
So in conjunction to that, I want to know like your influences and what you take into consideration when you write riffs, and who's your favorite artist and favorite band and stuff like that.
Yeah, so obviously I think a lot of people know, but I'm a big Pantera fan, of course, as I've always been. So, and I'm still I don't really listen that much to new music, but I like to listen to my the music I grew up with, basically, like 90s metal, and, Machine Head, Sepultura, Slayer, obviously. So I think a lot of my riffing might be more 90s sounding than being more modern sounding. It's hard to explain. I mean, it's just a riff.
In conjunction to your release for the new music and some live changes and stuff like that, you've launched your brand new guitar line,
Yes.
or at least are in the process of doing
Yes.
it, and it's called the Solar Guitars. And what I want to know is, are any of them used for the album, or was it more after the album was written?
I can't really say that much about the brand yet because it's not officially launched. But yes, I received guitars before recording albums, so some of the parts of the album are recorded with the Solar guitar.
Yeah, cool. When you started your own brand, the Solar Guitars, you obviously cut ties with Washburn. What's the background between that?
Well, I mean, if it wasn't, I would say that if I would have made a switch like between brands, I would probably not have left Washburn. But I mean, this is more about me doing what I do with everything I do.
Yeah.
With Feared, and I like doing everything myself.
Yeah.
I can see myself doing a lot more if I could do it with my own brand, basically. And I mean, it's just removing the bureaucracy of a big company, and just I'm more interested in getting the guitars on in the actual customer's hands, and not to impress distributors or So it's I think that I'm gonna have more power to actually do changes whenever I want it to happen. I think I'm just taking what's mine and making it mine, and it's just trying to make it easier for people to play and actually get the guitars.
Yeah, so it's
because
more...
that's been one of the problems, like just getting a hold of one.
Yeah.
A Washburn Solar has been pretty hard.
Yeah, and I've been struggling to find some, at least in Norway.
Yeah, or in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
So it's that's like priority one. It's like, okay, anyone has to be able to buy one from the start. So
it's about the guitar and the
availability,
feedback and availability, and not about the money and the big picture and stuff like that. It's just about...
Because I'm getting a lot of emails from people just asking, like, yeah, I want to buy your guitar, but it's impossible where I live or wherever. So that is kind of, I get pissed about that.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm very happy with what Washburn did for me, and I mean the relationship that we had. But I mean, this is just me doing my thing.
Yeah, of course. But since Washburn and Randall are owned by the same company, if I understand it correctly, how will your ties with Randall be?
I'm still with Randall.
Yeah, still with Randall.
Yeah.
So the Satan will still reign supreme.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So also for the Spark video and the Preachers of Death and stuff like that, you can see Jensen rocking an Explorer, which I've noticed has a sonar as well. So I wondered if you have the opportunity to enclose some of the other shapes that might be available.
No.
No.
It's too early.
Too early.
I cannot
okay.
say.
Okay, I tried.
Exactly.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Since you toured or starting to tour with the Haunted now,
Yep.
you finished an album. What's the plan ahead for music in general? Maybe Feared album, something like that?
There's a Feared album being mixed right now.
Yeah.
So the plan is to release it in November, December this year. So it's already done and recorded, just waiting for mixing. They're recording a video right now. And yeah, so that's on my agenda. And of course touring with the Haunted.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff happening in 2017 with Ola Englund.
Yes,
Yes.
for sure.
Now, how do you balance that with family life, maybe friends, hobbies?
I don't have any friends.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But no, I mean, you know, I still have the friends that have the same kind of relationship where it's like you don't meet, and then when you do meet, it's like when you were a teenager.
Yeah.
It's like it's no compromise or anything. You just go and you hang. It's, you know, no hard feelings. I mean, they have families, I have families, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's how it should.
It's like without any what do you call it? Uncompromisable friendship.
Yeah.
It's just it's not complex. It's
Yeah.
just simple. And the people that are complex, just get rid of it.
Yeah, I basically wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah. So I mean that and the family life. I mean it's easy when you love your kids and your family. It's easy.
And easy when you
And
have
I-
the support
and I
of
like-
your loved ones as
Yeah,
well.
and I like to work as well. So I think that people have time.
Yeah.
They just don't know it.
Yeah, it's like, for instance, you have to put the time and effort into doing what you love to get somewhere, and then obviously it helps being workaholic.
Of course. I mean, back when I had a regular day job, I was working every other hour outside of work, just to, you know, because I loved it so much.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of made a living out of it today.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just such an interest for me. I want to put this amount of time into this. So if people think that they don't have time, maybe they do not want it that much.
Yeah.
If you understand.
Yeah, I understand completely.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So then.
Some inspiration for you there.
Yeah. That's a thumbnail now.
Yeah.
So the new album, The Haunted, Strength in Numbers. Yes. Go get it now because it's available. Blast it in your car until your ears bleed.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Any parting words?
No, not really. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you on tour hopefully.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time.
Tack.